Mic check. Mic check. All right, everybody. What's up? What's happening? Big shout out to you guys. This is a members only stream. So just wanted to kick with you all for here for about a half hour or yeah, about a half hour. So there we go. So shout out to all the members. Membership has its privileges. I've had to kind of pick and choose where to do a member stream, but I'm gonna have you all vote. I vote for Wednesday at 8:30, and that is before Brad comes on. It's long enough for us to go ahead and have our little squabble, sit down and talk to each other. Here, let me. Another thing I promised from a member screen is to put on the video camera here. See here, there we go. I'll go right about there. Go right there for you guys. Okay. So what are we talking about tonight? First thing, shout out to you, Mary Wilcox, True Virgil, and Destiny in the house. So shout out to you guys for popping in. Like I said, this is the first. I'm aiming for Wednesdays at 8:30. That's kind of, it's more for, it's for the members and the members only. I think that's the way the stream is set up. I'm double checking it. Let's see here. I tried to jump on a Twitter space and I can't for the life of me figure that damn thing out. Like, and it could be something. It's probably my settings, and but I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But I used to see. I can listen to it, but yeah, it does say members only is only members of this channel can send messages. Okay, so all right. So if you're a member, you can send the messages. If not, you got to go kick rocks, I think. So. But I wanted to touch base with you all with something called Project Latitude, which is the cute adub name that Microsoft proper has given to them porting games from Xbox to PlayStation. First things first, I don't have an issue with Microsoft doing this anyway. If this is what they deem is going to make them more money and keep them in the game, so to speak, no pun intended, then, so be it. Then this is what you have to do. And I want to make sure you all understand from me personally, I don't have an issue with this. The console war is over. I've accepted it. I implore most of the PlayStation Nation, if you want to call it that, accept it. And then people can kind of move on. However, I do understand there are people who built their channel console war, and it's unfortunate that that's what they've done, but that's what they've done. So we're going to be here for about another 20 minutes to 30 minutes, 8:30 Eastern time. And again, just want to make sure you all understand that the next time this stream sets up, I'm just going to set it up for members only. I need to figure out how to set up a members only stream, and just to see how that works out. But shout out to everybody that's here. I appreciate all the members that are coming. Just make sure you check out the member tiers. Membership does have its privileges. We're going to get some more stuff going for you guys in the fall. Football season coming along. So I know I've been promising that for a few months now, but I think some things have come up, and it just is what it is. So, but all right, so let's move on here. So Project Latitude, again, is the aforementioned name that Microsoft has given them porting games over to PlayStation and Nintendo. I mean, you can't leave Nintendo out. So there's a major there's a lot of people talking about the next set or next group of games. I mentioned the next group of games. I mentioned there was going to be a general announcement. I think it's coming up right around Gamescom. My understanding is that there's going to be 2 or 3 games announced from Microsoft Studios that will be going to PlayStation. The aforementioned games, and again, if you want to, you can take this with a grain of salt if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But multiple people are reporting on this. It's going to either be Starfield. These are existing IP. Starfield, looking down here, Microsoft Flight Sim, or Forza 5, Forza Horizon. I guess that's what it's called, right? Forza Horizon. So one of those three games is possibly going to be announced. It's allegedly a major title this coming, and I can't lock down which one it is, and I do apologize for it. But just remember, I broke it here a couple weeks ago that something was imminent, something was coming, and more announcements were coming, and as we're moving into the fall. It's this the best thing for Microsoft to do. I don't have an issue with it. What's up, Lincoln? Mass Effect. So no, I don't think it's going to be Mass Effect. But although people got to remember, Microsoft published the very first Mass Effect. They published it. People forget about that. Mass Effect would not be here if it wasn't for Microsoft, because BioWare went to Microsoft and Microsoft turned them down. And after Microsoft turned them down, when Microsoft turned them down, they turned them down because they were like, we already have a space game called Halo. And Casey Hudson said, that's true, you do, but you don't have a RPG. You don't have a space RPG. And Microsoft agreed, and they published Mass Effect, which is, I remember playing Mass Effect the first 2 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm so glad I got a 360 versus a PS3. This is before I was console worn. If you look at it like that, I just thought I made the best purchase. So the games, again, the aforementioned games, somebody brought up Killer Instinct, possibly. But my understanding is it's either Starfield, Microsoft Flight Sim with VR support, Starfield, and or Forza Horizon. I don't know if Forza would have, I don't know if Forza's gonna have VR. So, but yeah, that was the that's kind of breaking right now. As more people are starting to pick up on the story. Even something that calls itself a Shinobi is talking about it. I'm sure some of your favorite podcasters will talk about it tomorrow, because that's the way they are. And I'm just bringing it to you right now because it's tomorrow's Thursday night, and me and my girl are going to go see Alien Romulus. I was supposed to go see it Tuesday night, but something came up with that. So I got on 60 frames, no lag, and went from there. Shout out to M and Porter Rock. This a fun time on 60 frames, no lag. Talked about everything. They made fun of me only playing Returnal for like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm like, well, yeah, because my character died, and then she returned right back. It's like, they're like, well, that's why they call it Returnal. I'm like, okay, but what's she returning to, and why is this happening? What did I do? Get double life here? Now I got to come back on the planet. It was like, you sure are a pretty white woman, therefore you need to come on in here. So, but if you don't know what Project Latitude is again the name that Microsoft has given to them porting games over to both PlayStation and Xbox. I'm sorry, PlayStation and Nintendo and Asus ROG, all that stuff, they call it Project Latitude. And my understanding of it is they're going to get a major announcement in a couple of weeks, if not next week, which would be cool because that's my birthday week. But by the end of the month, I'm going to say to expect a major announcement. So again, I broke this about a week and a half ago, so now it's picking up some steam. Well, we're going to look at it with lukewarm. What is lukewarmness? Because I'm sure somebody's going to come out in the next 30 to 40 minutes and say that this is not true and this is just something somebody made up. And there's a very good chance it is. My understanding of it is, Howard, there's supposed to be one or two significant announcements from Microsoft coming up here soon. Whether it's at Gamescom, whether it's at Tokyo Gaming Show, whether it's just a general announcement that they, like a press release that they do. We'll have to definitely wait and see how that's going to go. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. All right, my bad. Yeah, that's yeah, Thursday night. So guess who was calling? We still on for tomorrow night? Yeah. So, but anyway, another thing I wanted to broach with you all was which game or games would you like to see come over? You know, if you had your choice of 3 games, which games that Microsoft has, and no, look, I'm not gonna hold you to this. I'm not gonna say you're this or you're that. It doesn't matter to me. What game or list of games, 1 or 2, we've done this before, would you like to see come over? You see what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm looking at this point going forward. Is just give me a list of games. You put it in the comment section. It's no problem. Which list of games would you like to see? My understanding is that it's one of those 3 games. Now it could be all 3. It could be none. Like Lincoln Clay said, it could be Mass Effect for all we know, right? So, but I'm wondering what you all's opinion is on this. It says member mode says only members of this channel can send messages. Okay, I thought it was like members, not. All right, let me go back to my customization. Yeah, members, subscribers, anyone. So, yeah, I thought that's what it was. Anyway, all right. So, all right, there we go. So, I'm not copying a group of people, members lounge, things like that. Just as we go into the fall, I'm going to be doing more one-on-ones with people. But first of all, I need somebody to come on here. I'm also going to confirming a guest. I'll break it here right now. I'm confirming a guest, loose confirmation with Hip Hop Gamer next Thursday, August the 22nd, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's loosely where we're at right now. 6 o'clock. It will be on StreamYard. So if you get your questions ready for Hip Hop Gamer, I know I've got my questions for him. I can just simply tell you, I made an announcement on Twitter earlier, a statement that said September is going to be a cool month. Remember, that's why. And now all of a sudden this stuff starts coming out. So a lot of people are going to enjoy September. I'm just going to put it like that. Don't want to give up everything. But, you know, let's just say that the people that have been waiting on some information, you know, then, you know, we go from there. All right, this thing keeps on saying the bit rate is too high. Then I put it lower and it says it's too damn low. I'm flabbergasted. So, Lincoln Clay says once you open that PSVR 2, we got to do. Yeah, I'll be opening it up next Saturday. That's my birthday. My birthday's the 23rd. I got that doctor's. I got to do a sleep study because I need a CPAP machine. Insurance won't pay unless I do the sleep study. So guess what I get to do on my actual birthday next Friday? Oh yeah, I don't get to go out and drink. I get to go to the hospital and sleep in a bed and then wake up at 6:30 in the morning because that's what time I normally wake up. I normally wake up at 5:15, but I'll probably wake up 6ish and be like, all right, I'm going home. You know, I want to keep staying. You all can just contact me on if I can get a CPAC. So that's my weekend next weekend. But yes, I still do have it. Let me show you the receipts because I know there were people who allegedly bought one. I know there's people who allegedly bought one and they took it back to the store. So here's let me see if I can put this on the screen correctly. All right, so here's mine. It's still here. I got the Horizon bundle. I got the Horizon bundle right there. So $400. So I've got this and I'm getting Madden. But I can wait till Saturday. I'm gonna have to wait till Saturday to go get Madden anyway, and then I'll go to Waffle House because that's my own little tradition. That's about a decade and a half tradition I have on. I go once a year to Waffle House to get 2 waffles and I get 2 waffles and some sugar-free syrup. So that's what I do. But here it is. In case you all didn't know, I bought this during the sale that Sony had, and I did hear that there were people who allegedly bought these, and this is VR 2, but that's why I'm showing you the Aloy one. This is not the regular VR. But So it's a smaller box than I thought. That's actually the whole box, and it can sit between my HOTAS. So my HOTAS is here and then here. So, but it's that small. So, nah, it's not very big. So there we go. And so let me put this back, but I can't open it till next Saturday. They're waiting on me. So, but yeah, that's what I got the bag. Taurus is great. Says he thinks it's either going to be Halo or Gears. Okay. I mean, again, my understanding is it's not one of those two games, but it's a major game. Mary Wilcox says my birthday is the day after my. Oh, you're the 22nd. Okay. Well, you're a Leo. That's probably why we get along so well, Mary. We're both Leos. I'm on the cusp though. I'm on the Leo Virgo cusp. So, this was a shout out to the 48 people that are in here. Make sure you hit that like button and come on guys. It says there's 48 people in here, 46 people, and there's only 11 likes. So can you want to hook a brother up with like 5 to 10 more likes? Give me the 20 likes, but that would be cool. Don't want your money. Save your money for your children. Save your money for yourself to pay your bills so that you don't have to take back the PlayStation VR. Save your money for the PlayStation Pro. This going to be hitting here pretty soon. So, but yeah, just give me some likes. That's all we ask here. Just some love. Show me some homie love. That's all. So, and but the super chat button is there, but it's not necessary. Put it like that. I can do the stream without the super chat button. So no super chats, no cash apps, nothing like that. So just big shout out, and all the people that went back to school today. Oh, all those little rugrats that were out there this morning. So yeah, but I'm just waiting to see what games you think that we're gonna get. I gave you the 3 that I got told is one of those 3. It could be one of those 3. Or it could be a combination of all 3. But people got to understand, Project Latitude, I know you guys were being told it's only these games, but the person or persons that were telling you that were not in charge of Project Latitude. Project Latitude is ran by Microsoft. Remember, Microsoft, pretty much absorbed Xbox. They kept the leadership in place for the most part. But I think leadership for Xbox games, if you want to call it that, Xbox gaming, I think they will slowly start to go find jobs in other fields. That's kind of the best way for me to put it. So that's what I believe, is that eventually Matt Booty and the rest of the folks are going to just step down. Even Phil Spencer. I think Phil Spencer is going to oversee the launching of whatever their next thing is for Xbox. But I think after that comes out and he will step down. He gets $10 million a year. I don't know. I didn't know people realize he made that kind of money, which is fine. I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't hating on another man's success. So yeah. But once again, a kind of a loose confirmation with Hip Hop Gamer. It's just a matter of he's used to doing things on Zoom, and I'm used to doing it on StreamYard. So I'm hoping that he does it. I've asked him to do StreamYards. That way, if you all ask questions, I can highlight your questions to him and then just flat ask him right then and there. The thing we need to stay away from, though, is the PS5 Pro, in a sense that when is it coming out? Okay, I'm gonna ask him what's he expect of it. Does he expect to see a major jump from what we got now, a minor jump, so to speak? Or no jump at all. So appreciate the likes, people. Mary says, let them come. It's further proof that Microsoft wants out of the console business. Again, to me, they're out. They're halfway out the door. And like that main source song back in the day, I'm looking for the front door. And but this doesn't mean they're going to quit making games. They're not. Physical stuff isn't going away, even though old coots like me old coots like me, we are switching over to digital as well. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, we and Mary. All right, well, me and Mary are twins here. That's cool. But that's what I'm expecting. I'm here to see over the next 5-10 minutes. Give me what you're expecting. We got one Killer Instinct. We got Gears of War and Halo. So if Lincoln Clay, if you still out there, what do you think, brother? What do you think we're gonna get? And you need to understand that Microsoft has had PlayStation dev kits since late 2021. That's when they got PlayStation dev kits. So Sony has always known this stuff was going to happen. And maybe that's one reason why you've seen a gap in what they're doing. Now I'm not making excuses for it. To me, this year, the games that Sony has had off the top of my head, Helldivers, MLB The Show, Rise of Ronin, Stellar Blade, Concord, the Night, I was gonna call it Nightbot, Astrobot, Lego. I'm sure I'm missing something in there, but so yeah, I mean, to me they've had plenty. I just think that there's a group of people who don't like what Sony is putting out, so they're upset. We got Until Dawn, which I believe Sony published. I know they didn't make the game. I know they didn't make Helldivers. Well, they own Helldivers too. They licensed out the IP, and then they also was it Rise of Ronin? They got it. Yeah, and I'm also forgetting Final Fantasy Rebirth. How could I forget about that? That game is gonna probably be the game of the year. So Mary says Starfield or Forza Horizon 5 at this point. Who cares? Who really knows? But it's fun to speculate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Microsoft to port over Ori games to PS4. I forgot all about Ori, but I didn't ask about that. That's a very good point, though. It could just simply be Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will-O-Wisp. That's true, and that is true. So the question is, if it is Ori, would you buy it? That's the question at this point. If it is Ori, let me just ask you all in a poll. So, would you buy Ori 1 and 2 if it's released on PS4 and PS5? There we go. So we'll do this snap poll here. We'll call it that. So that's a little snap poll. So would you buy it? Redfall 2, okay. So, very funny. I like that. So, PlayStation has done a lot this year. Let's not let the haters get it twisted. It's all clickbait with them. That's just true. I don't disagree. To me, I just named 7, 8 games right there that PlayStation has gotten out. And yeah, I mean, look, the Final Fantasy game, look, I have played that for maybe 30 or 40 minutes, Rebirth. I can't, that's a good looking game. I'm looking at that game like, wow, this is one of the better third party games I have played, better looking. And the writing is a little bit better as well. But we got to get, I know it's a JRPG, but they got to let my man Cloud go ahead and bend somebody over the couch. I mean, that girl tried to throw it on him in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, or whatever it was called, Final Fantasy 7, the remake. And that's what I'm on for Cloud. I want to, it's got to be bend over time. So could be Redfall. So also, again, we said this last night on 60 Frames No Lag. Big shout out to Grafton for saving Tango games. However, I think it's just going to be temporary. I think they're a tax write-off. and then they're going to get canned next year. But I think they help them out a little bit more. What game I would like to see, and I'm not going to lie to you, because I think you guys could possibly enjoy it. And I know I'm a little bit biased on saying this. I would like to see Starfield. That's what I would like to see. I'm not. Don't put words in my mouth that I would. Oh well, no, you said it was good. No, I would like to see Starfield, and then they take advantage of the dual sense, and then they're getting vehicles in Starfield allegedly by the end of this month, either this month or next month. So I think they're going to possibly announce it at what is it called? Opening Night Live, ONL or something like that, or what Jeff Keighley's doing. I think they announced it then. But we're gonna see, and I would like to see it announced then, and then them also announce right behind the vehicles is PlayStation's copy coming out, in November or something like that. That's what I would like to see, but because I do think you all would enjoy that game. It's actually a cool game. So, well, I said bending them over the couch. I didn't say what they were doing, but I just think Cloud should have a romance option. Also this year we got the big two big games. Well, we got the Star Wars game coming out in a couple weeks. We've got Madden coming out. Well, Madden comes out for everybody, isn't it? Tomorrow? Is it the 15th? Yeah. I think everybody can get it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't plan on picking up my copy until Saturday. So, but that's me. Friday when I get off work, I'm late Friday. I forgot about it, so I don't know what time I'll get out of there. But let's just say I get out of there at 6 o'clock. I'm going to want to come home and take a shower and lay down. I'm not going to want to go up to Target and get something. I'll come home. I'll eat me a steak and call it a day. So what's up, J-Ro? How you doing, brother? So but yeah. So I'm 60. All right, 60 people in here. Can I get 5 more likes? Can you give me? We got 25 likes. Can somebody donate a like? This is a dono war for likes. Just trying to keep the stream. Want to do more of these streams. Again, I'm targeting Wednesday nights for member streams, but at least get me 30 likes. That's all I'm asking you. All we're asking you, brother. No money. Keep your money. I know everybody's saving up for the PS5 Pro, and I know I'm getting it, God willing. So it will be difficult to get. All right, because I don't think they're going to make a ton of them, but they're going to start building up the hype here in a few more weeks. So, yeah. Right. Come on, one more like. Who wants to be the lucky charm? Give me one more like. So, yeah, bending it over. So again, we got it 50-50 on if Ori 1 and 2 is released on PS4 and 5, would you buy it? And because again, Sony does not have a ton of platformers. Now they're getting one with Astro Bot, so I know that. But Ori and the Blind Forest and Will-O-Wisp is arguably considered the two of the best games that have platform games that have been made in the last decade. It is what it is. So it could be Quantum Break coming. That's an Xbox game. People got to remember Xbox published that. Remedy made that game, but I believe Xbox published it. Again, if it's Quantum Break, if you like, and I like sci-fi. This is why I say I'm coloring my own bias here. I like sci-fi, so I think you all would enjoy Starfield because it's actually a cool story. But I understand if you all don't like that type of story, that totally. But trust me, it is a cool story as far as humanity invented faster than light speed, and then they found a bunch of planets that we could actually live on and do things on, and it's kind of like the opposite of what you got right now. So, we can't find anything. So, but also this show, people want me to do Thunder Thursdays, and so next week the topic will be UAPs, and we're going to be talking about UAPs for about a half hour. I know everybody's kind of getting in on it, and I started doing that years ago, but couldn't get a lot of people to listen. But now you all probably have noticed it's a little more mainstream and it's okay to talk about. So that's what we're going to be talking about next Thursday, our UAPs. And we will start all over again with the Roswell crash and what kind of happened after that. So this is kind of a crash course. So, but again, just to announce Project Latitude, which is Xbox's. This is kind of me in closing here. I want to give a shout out to all you all for jumping on over here because I still can't figure out Twitter Spaces. So I'm sure it's just, I can't even get my mic to work. It was like your microphone is on. I clicked the talk and it just wouldn't let me talk. So but going forward, Thunder Thursday on Wednesdays. And I will slowly start to migrate you over to my Rumble channel for Thunder Thursday. We're not there yet. All right, so we're going to finish August, and then you all can start migrating over to my Rumble. Let me go ahead and put that in the let me go ahead and put that over here. So I'm gonna put my let me call up Rumble and Rumble, young man, Rumble. So let me go here and let me go. So the goal here it is. I think this is where we're at. I think this is where it is. Maybe later. All right. So let me go ahead and put this in there. We got 10 members now, and looking for my goal is to get 10 more by the end of the month. So we'll be up to 20 members on Rumble. That way you all can start migrating over. You do have to create a Rumble account. All right? You do have to create a Rumble account. Just so you know. Okay? So that's my Rumble account, and we'll go from there. Okay? But again, just want to give a big shout out to all you all. 50 people coming in over here, short notice. I do it. That lets me know. Look, if put a 1 in the chat if you've been hearing about these games coming over. At some point today, did you all hear about this? Put a 1 in the chat if you did. It's kind of my last question I'm going to ask before we get on up out of here because Brat just came on. I know you all want to get on up over there. So, but let me know in the comment section what game or games or set of games or no games that you all would like to see come over. Also, hit the like button if you don't mind. Share the care. And join me on Rumble. That's where we're going to start doing Thunder Thursdays. It's perfect. You know, your Thunder, you got the Rumble. So, and Rumble is free. You set it up just like you set up a YouTube channel. It's the same type of thing. You just go over there, you join. It's free to create your account and join. And anybody who wants to go beyond that, more than welcome to, but it's not needed because I just do this for fun, right? All right, then, guys, I'm going to jump on off here. I do appreciate you coming on and hanging out with your boy for a little bit. So I will talk to you guys